Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my top tips on how to pack for a long holiday. As you probably know, I am going away to Italy and the US for just under 4 weeks. So I really need to make sure that everything that I am packing is going to go together, that I'm going to have enough options, and that I'm going to be comfortable and also feel and look stylish while I'm away. So I'm going to run you through all of my steps to making sure that I pack everything that I need, don't overpack, and that I'm going to be completely prepared for everything that I'm going to be doing on my trip, be it hiking, going out for drinks, or just wandering around the city sightseeing. The first thing that you need to do is check the weather ahead, and usually you can't really do this until a couple of days before your trip. However, I find if you keep the cities that you're going to be visiting in your weather app on your phone, you can get a pretty good sense a couple weeks ahead of what type of weather you might expect. I'm going to be going away in the height of summer in Italy and in the US, so I know it's going to be pretty warm. I'm going to be needing to take things like sundresses, singlets, shorts, sandals, that sort of thing. But just really be prepared and be aware of what type of weather you might expect. If you're going to a country that tends to rain in the summertime or is really hot in the wintertime, pack appropriately. Make sure you have an umbrella if you need it, or that you've got a pair of sandals. As trust me when I say that if you're not prepared, it can really make part of your trip unenjoyable. As an example, when I was in San Fran 5 years ago with my best friend, we got there and it was absolutely freezing, and we were there in August. We expected it to be really warm and we ended up having to go and buy jackets, but it just made it really miserable for those first few hours when we were freezing and didn't have anything appropriate to wear. Next, you're going to want to pull out your suitcase and start packing, and this is where I think you need to begin with the basics. So there's really essential pieces that you're going to reach for every single day. So things like jeans, t-shirts, easy dresses, a pair of great walking shoes, a swimsuit, because whether it's cold or not, you're probably going to want one. And I always think it's great to have a nice little cover-up, be it a little jacket or a cardigan or a jumper. I feel like this is also a really great opportunity to plan your travel outfit and think about what you're going to be wearing on the plane, and just work out in layers what you're going to want to wear on the plane and what you want to keep in your suitcase. And maybe also make sure that you have a change of clothes in your carry-on so that you can change into something that is weather appropriate just before you land. Next, you're going to want to build in seasonally appropriate pieces. So if it is summer, like what I'm going to be going and experiencing, you're going to want to put in things like really pretty sundresses, maybe some nice denim shorts, some little singlets, those sorts of things. Whereas if it's going to be winter, you're going to want to be packing things like big woolly knits, a coat, thermal leggings, some great boots, that sort of thing. So make sure that you've got those great seasonal pieces which are really going to help to spice things up. Maybe they're colorful and printed, or maybe they just complement what you've already got from your basics that you have packed so far in your suitcase. I also feel like this is a really great opportunity to pack at least one nice going out dress, because you never know what's going to come up on your trip. Maybe you are planning on going out, but I just think it's a really good idea to have one in your suitcase just in case. I'm going to be going to a wedding, so I'll be wearing my dress for the wedding and possibly going out for drinks while we're in New York. Now this is always a tough part for me because I love shoes, but you really need to think about and rationalize your accessories. So think about what types of activities you're going to be doing and how many different pairs of shoes you're going to need to bring with you. And I'll just say, don't just pack 2 pairs of shoes, you'll want at least 3, because if you're walking a lot during the day, you're going to be getting some terrible blisters, and having different styles of shoes that you can switch in and out of just to avoid really putting pressure on those blisters is going to help you, believe me. It doesn't matter how worn in a pair of shoes are, I always end up getting blisters whenever I'm away on holiday. You're also going to need to think about how many bags you want to take away with you. So if you need an evening bag, or if you want a smaller everyday bag that might not fit your camera, I'm taking a special camera bag with me as I'm hoping to take some great photos while I'm away. Then you'll also need to think about things like jewelry and scarves, and if you want to bring a hat with you. Keep in mind that these things can take up a lot of space in your suitcase, and I have heard someone say that shoes are the biggest space waster, but they're also one of the most necessary things that you need to bring with you on a holiday. Now that you've decided on all the clothing that you're going to be bringing with you, I find that this is a really good opportunity to get an idea of what your go-to looks are. So you probably want to have a few different looks for exploring, hiking, just wandering city sightseeing, going out for drinks. that sort of thing. So just have a think about what you would wear, or maybe even going down to the beach. Just have a think about what you would wear, what combinations of outfits, so you've got some predetermined looks, just so it's one less thing that you need to worry about while you're away on your holiday, so you can really just enjoy it and be there in the moment. One of the things that I don't think I can travel without is my makeup bag. But obviously you're so much more limited when you're traveling overseas than if you were at home and had access to your entire vanity. So you really need to plan and edit your beauty products and just think about taking things that maybe are multi-purpose items. So if you've got a cream blusher that you can wear also as a lipstick, or if you've got a lipstick that you can wear as a blusher, and maybe powders that can do multiple different things, just so that you can edit it. It takes up a lot less space in your suitcase, and then you've got everything that you need. One thing that I like to do is take a lot of lip options, because I find that it's the easiest way to spice up and change your look while you're away on holiday, and it doesn't take up too much space, and it's also not too heavy to carry around with you. I find that a red lip is one of those things that just really needs to be in your makeup bag when you are traveling, just like the one I have on today, as it is so easy to throw on, put on some mascara, and you are ready to go, and you already look elegant and just ready to face the day. I also think for summer, a great coral lip and a light nude or a pink is a great option, and if you're going away during the winter time, a really dark berry lip is also great to have, because it really helps you to look really put together even if you're not making that much effort with the rest of your outfit. Finally, the last thing that you need to do is organize your tech. So for me, I'm going to be taking all of my camera equipment with me, so I'll be bringing a couple of different tripods, hopefully 2 cameras if my 5D Mark III is fixed by the time I go away, a couple of different lenses, batteries, chargers. I'll be taking a Kindle, I also need the charger for that, my phone charger, laptop, all of the different appropriate cords. I'll also be taking some plug converters, because we are going to Italy and we are going to America, and they've got different plugs than what we have here in Australia. And I'll probably also be taking a hard drive with me as well, just so that I can store all of my photos on there while I'm on the go. So just have a real think about all of the different items that you're going to need to take along with you, and then pack them accordingly. And then obviously the last thing that you want to make sure you don't forget are your passport and all of your tickets and boarding passes. I find it's really helpful to pop these all into a little document holder. I've got a really beautiful one that my friend Elizabeth made for me, and she actually sells these gorgeous leather products, so I'll pop a link to her shop down below. But it basically is a really cute little passport holder. It has a little place for all of my cards, and then I can pop all of my documents in the back, and it is just the perfect accompaniment when I am traveling, and I just find it helps to keep everything in one place. So those are my tips for packing for going away on a long holiday. Obviously you've got to think about how many days you're going to be away, how many different outfits you might need, whether you're going to have access to a washing machine, or whether you're going to be able to wash anything while you're traveling. If you are going from place to place and you don't really have longer than 2 days, it will probably be very difficult for you to do any washing. So maybe have a look into whether your hotel has any laundry facilities that can help you out, because it will really help you to save on space if you can launder some of your clothes while you're away. I hope you guys enjoyed getting a little bit of a peek into what I am planning to take with me on my trip. Obviously it's not everything, and you will be getting to see a lot more of what I'll be wearing on my blog, and also in a holiday lookbook that I'll be sharing when I get back from my trip. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new and you'd like to see more from me, and I will see you next week with a brand new video. Thank you so much for watching. See you later. Bye.